I mean, it only took 3 years of excruciating pain for it to be cancelled, but it's done. It's done. Thank you. I know you've missed me. It's just, don't be arrogant. That's weird. Okay. And it's also, why? Why do you go so dark and then light and then dark? I don't know what's going on. Hi everyone. Sorry for ghosting like a scumbag girlfriend. Yeah. Well, I am a scumbag girlfriend to thousands of women. That's my legacy. The vibes are chaotic because I haven't made a video in 84 years and I feel like we're on a first date. That's how I feel. And we're on a first date even though I've ghosted you. So I'm coming back and I'm a bit like, how are you gonna take me? Well, and that's not in a, you know, it's in a PG-13 way, not in a, it could be 18 plus if you're a woman. That's the requirements. That's where the bar is. Why do you guys value my opinion? Have you met me? Taylor Swift is gay. She is. I've forgotten how to make a video. Okay. Hello, I'm a lesbian. Hi guys, welcome to a video. And in today's video, I'm just going to be discussing the cancellation of Generation Q and give you guys my thoughts on the possibility of an L Word reboot. The L Word New York. Will it ever see the light of day? We don't know. Look, I don't take any pleasure in the fact that people have lost their jobs through this cancellation. I don't, you know, that obviously is not great. A lot of skill and labour goes into a show. Even Generation Q, I know it might not look like it, but actually, yeah, a lot of people applied their skills and labour to that show and it really sucks that they've lost their job. And I really hope that everybody, you know, involved goes on to find more work, preferably underneath a showrunner who isn't insane. I don't know that any of that applies to the writer's room because I'm not sure you could call what they did work. Yeah, is picking stuff out of a hat work? I don't know. I don't know if I would describe myself as happy about the cancellation. Like, I don't take any joy in people losing their jobs. Like, I don't. I think I just feel more like relief, you know? It shouldn't bother me whether a show exists or not because, you know, if you don't like something, just disengage. But I think with Generation Q, it was the fact that Marja Lewis-Ryan was actively destroying a franchise that a lot of us hold close to us, and Showtime were just like letting it continue, and that was a little bit bothersome. It was. She was bothersome. A bothersome woman, okay. It just wasn't fair on the cast, it wasn't fair on the crew, and it's not fair to the legacy of the show. I mean, Generation Q was a lot of squandered potential, but you know, whatever, we've discussed this many a time, right? So it's done. It's done, and the evil is defeated. I'm sat at a weird angle on the chair, okay. So it's done, and in its place we're allegedly, possibly getting a reboot of the OG series called The L Word New York. It's Sex and the City for lesbians in the city. And breathe. Okay. We're okay. So how do I feel about the L Word New York? How do I feel about Eileen Shaken getting in this? Shaken? She's shake it off. How do I feel about Eileen getting back in the saddle? I don't know how I feel about this news because I think I need some like time and space to recover from Generation Q. You know, quite a lot of trust has been eroded and it's been lost. Generation Q like really let the fan base down, and I'm wary. It's kind of like an ex that comes back to you, you know, you're like, what's changed? What's really changed here? I think if the show goes ahead, my hopes for it are that it's female centric, that it focuses on lesbian relationships, and that they take care with the characters they're creating and who they're casting for those characters. And I think if it ticks those 3 boxes, I don't see how it could be a bad thing. I do think there should be a fresh cast. I think there should be a fresh cast of mixed ages because it opens up new territory and new possibilities for storylines, you know, possibly something a bit fresher. But they should absolutely have all of the OGs like make cameos. Even the dead characters should come back. You know, it's in Eileen's power to do that, so she should just do that. It would be great. It's not that I don't love the OGs. You know how passionate I am about Bette Porter, about Jennifer Beals. See, I can't even function when saying her name. I'm such a dyke. But it's just that we got 6 seasons of the OGs, right? We got 6 seasons of exploring their characters, of storylines revolving around them, and I think we've kind of covered it. That said, of course I would watch a show about the OG characters, like of course I would. The magic of the OG characters is they could sit around a table, eat a salad, and it would be entertaining. It would be entertaining because the cast and the characters are solid. You know, it would be amazing. I'm ride or die, so if the show is focused on the OG characters, great. I will absolutely fangirl over it. I will. But I do think it would be better to focus on a fresh cast of mixed ages and just have the OG like make cameos where we can enjoy them. And you know, just my opinion. Just my opinion. I don't think Eileen Shaken is perfect person who has never made a bad creative decision in her life. I don't. But after Generation Q, I have a newfound appreciation for her, and also I think after Generation Q, I feel bad for any criticisms I had of the original because my god, I did not realise how good we had it. I don't think any of us realised how good we had it. You can say what you want about Eileen, but the woman is capable and she's talented. She knows what works in terms of casting and chemistry. She just does, and we owe that woman quite a lot. You know, I don't want to ass kiss, but we do. The other thing about Eileen is she's open to suggestion. So she's not completely closed off and she doesn't think she knows best all the time, right? So the fact that she's talented and open to suggestion, I think it makes her the best person for the job. I mean, for God's sake, it's like her creation. Leave it with Eileen. Leave it with Eileen. After Generation Q, this is now an Eileen Shaken stan channel. There's going to be a big picture of her there, just a big portrait with candle. No, that's like she's died or something. No. So yeah, in a nutshell, I don't see how the L Word New York could ever be as bad as Generation Q. And I think that's the silver lining of Generation Q. Like anything that they do now, it can't be worse. Can it? No. Can it? Oh god. But you know, whatever happens, I think we should just celebrate the fact that Marja Lewis-Ryan no longer has her hands on the L Word. I think we should take the win. It's no longer wilting and turning to dust in her hands before our eyes, you know. The evil has been defeated. It has. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I've been absent, but you know, sometimes a woman has to wander off into the woods and manifest her Stevie Nicks dreams. No pun intended, okay. If you want to support lesbian content, if you want to support women's voices, please do join the Sapphic Underground Club. Maybe occasionally there might be a benefit, I don't know. But you know, if you like neglectful women, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Come and join. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment and sometimes ghosting. And yeah, bye. Okay. The battery's gonna die, so this video has to end. It has to end.